So it is day 1 of my 4th quarantine. 4th. It was so... Who's calling me? Maybe it's the people who checked for COVID. Hello?
Perfect. Am I speaking to Claudia Zoo?
Yes.
My name is Mohsen. I'm calling on behalf of NHS Test and Trace Program. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Okay, I need to read a short statement out to you. As part of the COVID-19 response, you are required to quarantine at the address you have stated on the passenger locator form for 10 days, starting after the day you arrive in the UK.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. How fitting was that? Like, I literally started vlogging, talking about my quarantine, talking about like how they was I talking about that? I don't know, but they just called me and checked up. So, you know, guys, if you're quarantining, then quarantine properly, okay? Because they do call you and check. So I got a package and I want to open it with you guys because it's something really exciting that I got and I really want to share. Anyways, let's see. Bro, I literally opened this, I was like, there's nothing in this frame. I was like, huh? But then I saw here. So basically, the reason why I got this is because since, you know, spending so much time with my family and being home, I found a new appreciation for it, and I really do consider it my home. At the end of the day, it's always going to be my home. It's where I grew up. It's where I was born. And moving to London this time around was really bittersweet because to a certain extent, I did want to stay in Portugal with my family and I really enjoyed my time there. So it was time to come back to London, but this is why I got this to remind me of home. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a map of home, basically. It's the map of the Algarve. This area here, Albufeira, is basically where I grew up. It's where my home is. I live very close to the beach. As you guys can tell, this is the ocean. And in the bottom here, it says Algarve, home, and it's got the longitudinal and the horizontal coordinates of the location. And it's so nice. I'm gonna definitely put this to decorate my bedroom. I feel like it goes with the aesthetic that I'm trying to go for. I do want to decorate my bedroom like a little bit better, but at the same time, like I have a lot of stuff I need to buy. I need to buy a desk, I need to buy a mirror, I need to buy a bunch of stuff, so I'm kind of putting it off for now, but I do want to get to that renovation for my bedroom, and this will be a very nice piece to add. And yeah, despite being away from home, I feel like this will always be a little reminder of where I'm from, my roots. I got this from Mapful, by the way. They do all sorts of different maps and they do all sorts of different frames and stuff like this. So they have one that I really liked as well, that was with the star horoscope, where it just showed the constellation, and it's also really, really pretty. They have loads of different versions of like things that you can hang up, but the map one was the one that I really liked, and I think it's also their best-selling product. But what you do is you just go on the website and put in a location that you want. It can be any location in the world. It will find that location on Google Maps or the whatever map software that they have there, and it will create this picture for you, which is a snapshot of, you know, the map, and then you can customize it how you want. I liked this aqua color because, you know, beach, Algarve, very suitable. You can also customize what you write here, so I chose Algarve because it's the Algarve, and I chose home because it's my home, but you could write whatever you want, and you can also choose a different style, so I chose the Pantone style, but there's a bunch of different aesthetics that you can go for. Anyways, I do have a link for this in the description bar below, so please do check it out if you are interested in getting it. I'm just gonna leave this here by my floor. I don't really know where it will look best, but I'm still trying to figure out, but I feel like for now I'll just leave it there. Hello guys, so it is day 2 of my quarantine and it's Monday. I thought I would finally unpack, and I know that it's day 2 already, and you're like, Claudia, you arrived on Saturday, why are you unpacking on Monday? This is like record breaking for me. Usually I only unpack like a week after I arrive, or like 2 weeks after. Sometimes I don't even unpack. I just like slowly start using the stuff from the luggage, and as I go along the luggage empties itself. and at a certain point it has no stuff in it anymore, and then I just put the luggage away. Like sometimes one thing I actually haven't talked to you guys about yet is my experience at the airport when I arrived. So I was on the train and I'm just like sitting there by myself, obviously socially distanced. I found a seat that was away from all the other seats because I didn't want to sit next to a lot of people. And I sit down, and then this man, like this old man, starts talking to me in Cantonese, and I don't speak Cantonese. I'm not from Hong Kong. So I was like, like, what you saying? And then he said, oh, are you from Hong Kong? And I said, no, I'm not from Hong Kong. We were quite socially distanced, by the way. I was sitting here, and then he was like a row ahead of me. And then he's like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Portugal. And then he starts asking me, oh, you look like you're from Hong Kong. And I'm like, oh, my parents are Chinese, but I'm not from Hong Kong. They're not from Hong Kong. But that's probably why I look Hong Kongese to you, because, you know, I'm Chinese. He must have been at least in his 40s or 50s, I would say. I think probably he was in his 50s, maybe pushing it. Not, I wouldn't say 60s, but definitely 50s. And then he was telling me that he loves to ski, but he hasn't been able to ski because of the pandemic. And he usually flies to like Austria and Andorra. And I asked him like, oh, how long have you been skiing for? And he's like, oh, I've been skiing for like 15 years. And I was like, wow, that's a long time that you've been skiing. He's like, yeah, my dream is to open a skiing school in Austria, but he obviously hasn't done that yet. So I asked him, oh, so what do you do? And he told me he is a translator slash psychologist. I didn't really understand that part. And also, we're in the train. It's really loud because of the tracks, and he's wearing a mask, I'm wearing a mask, so I can't really lip read, and it's muffled, so a lot of things I couldn't really understand. And then we get off the train, and before we split ways, he asks me for my WhatsApp. He did say like, oh, he met someone from mainland China the other day, some dude, and that guy had to go back to China and he couldn't keep contact with him because he didn't have WeChat and he only had WhatsApp, and obviously China doesn't have WhatsApp. So in my mind I'm thinking, oh, this guy just wants to keep contact with like random strangers he meets. This is the thing with being a woman, and I don't know if I'm like too critical about these things. I always second doubt people's intentions. Is this genuinely like a really nice old man who just wants to make some friends and wants to like meet new people, or is it just a really creepy old dude trying to get my number? I give it to him anyway, you know. I thought like it's harmless. If he does message me, I'll just block him, or if he messages me anything inappropriate, I'll just block him. But it's just so unfortunate to me that I'm not able to just see it as a nice man as opposed to like someone who might be really creepy. Like, I feel like I always have to have my guard up because I'm a woman. I don't know, he just seemed like a nice man, but I don't know, I feel like asking for my number was a little bit strange. Anyways, I've taken everything out of my suitcase and I'm gonna put everything into the wardrobe, and this is the most productive I've been the whole weekend. Alright, so I've cleaned up my room. I have a couple stuff there, but I don't really know where else to put it, so I'm gonna leave it there. That's all clean. My bed is made. The sun's out. NHS called me again. Literally the exact same phone call as yesterday, except this time it was a private number. They literally don't even ask me like, can you confirm your address or stuff like that. They just ask me if I'm aware of the rules. I could literally take that call anywhere else. I don't have to be in my house to take that call. So I don't know what the point of those calls are. Like, I don't know how that confirms that I am in fact quarantining. I am quarantining, but it's like, how do you guys know with that phone call? I don't know.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Hi guys, so I have just received my day 2 COVID PCR test. It is currently Tuesday, so you know, just in time. Comes with a checklist. It just tells me everything that I need to do in terms of sending it back, tracking my results, etc. Wash your hands using sanitizer or soap. Let me go wash my hands. Okay, so it's a throat swab and a nose swab with the same fucking swab. It's a bit gross, to be honest, but we're doing this. Okay, I've got a mirror in front of me. It can't come in contact with any surfaces, and it can't come in contact with my tongue. I have to do it back of my throat. This is gonna be really hard. This is already making me tear up. Okay, no sample will be collecting using the same swab. This is gross. Gently insert the tip of the swab into your nostril until you feel resistance. Hold the shaft of the swab and rotate 5 times, ensuring the tip of the swab is always in contact with the nasal wall. What's the nasal wall? Repeat this process using the other nostril. Oh, I have to do both nostrils. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Oh, I hope that's enough. I hope that's enough. Please slowly remove the swab. Insert the swab into the sample collection tube and snap the shaft in the breaking point. Do not. There we go. And put it back in here, ready to be shipped out. I'll go find my Royal Mail, break my quarantine, I guess, and ship this out. Day 2 test done. Didn't cry or anything. That sucked. Hello guys, I'm gonna find my nearest post office to post away my COVID test. Seal this up. Had a pretty chill work day. I also just uploaded my move-in vlog, which has been well received so far, so thank you very much for everyone who's watched it. But yeah, let's go. Found the kitten. Hi. 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 Sorry, I'm scared. I'm sorry. Oh, she wants me to rub her, but I'm scared. Hi. 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 Hello. I'm sorry I scared you, didn't I? I'm sorry. You can rub against me if you want to again. Oh, oh. She's really nice. Oh. She's purposely rubbing herself against my legs. Or he, I don't know. Hi, it's okay. Let me pet you. I'll pet you. So you don't want me to pet you? Then why did you rub yourself against my legs? Okay, bye. I'm going. Sorry. I'm going. Bye-bye. I was really scared when she rubbed herself. I don't know why. I'm more scared of cats than I am of dogs. If that was a Rottweiler, I would have been fine. But because it was a cat, I was scared.
You will be alerted by NHS test trace. You may be contacted again. Is there anything you would like me to repeat?
No, that makes sense.
Okay, brilliant. So have a nice day, and thank you again for your time today.
Yeah, thank you very much. They call you like every single day. Again, I don't know what the point of those calls are because they're not actually checking if I'm quarantining or not. I could have taken that call anywhere else. Just saying. Just saying. I am a good citizen though, so I'm not going out, but still.